Hello all. We're back at it. We're back here in the Quonset garage. I can tell that I am extremely overburdened just by how my character's moving. And I don't know that we actually searched everything. Maybe we did, and I think we searched most things and set up a little base here. But I don't think we searched those drawers over there. But other than that, hacksaw. That could be very useful if I don't already have one on me. I will admit I record these a good amount of time, so it's difficult to remember, but them's the breaks.
Excellent.
I'm not leaving that behind. I believe our plan was to try and get out to a place where we can make some, well, I only have one arrowhead. Yeah, try to make some arrowheads. And then hopefully, oops, don't put your gun away. Pull the gun out. It's a nice bedroll here. I will leave that as is. Right, let's assess. It's a good time to travel. Start of the day. Let's eat some food, water. What do we have? Carrying traveling food. Looks like it's time for a soda then. Perhaps I'll even drink two. Should keep us topped up on everything we care about. Why are we so heavy though? It's because we're carrying... Okay, we have a lot of arrows actually. What I really want is a bow. Oh, that's right, we were learning our skills. So what skill books do we still have remaining? That one is learned. Let's drop that in a moment. Why are we so heavy? Just carrying a lot of everything. Probably went through this in the last episode. Those are almost always worth carrying. Extra pair of mittens. Do we have a lot of scrap metal on us? No, but we have a hacksaw. We have a knife. We have a hatchet. We've got a rifle and this. Might seem like a little much. Yes. I don't know if we'll need all of this, to be quite honest. I might leave the rifle. Is that a bad idea? We'll come back for it after we have the bow and things. I just want us to have a little leeway for travel. Alright. Let's head out and hopefully not get beset by wolves. See what it looks like out there. Do I even have a maple sapling in here that's curing? Thought I did, but always good to check. Yes, sir. I've got two in there curing, so it makes sense for me to go get arrowheads while this is all going on. We have the hacksaw, so I figure we'll, pull up some scrap metal wherever we're at. Maybe my plan for the rifle was to... Maybe my plan for the rifle was to hunt something there. Can't remember. Yes, sir. Let's search in the glove box.
Hope I can still eat this.
I can't remember if those have given us food poisoning on this run. I think they may have. So I'm a little wary. Why am I crouching when I don't see any wolves? There's usually wolves around here. That's one of the benefits of playing on Stalker. Is that, You know, some scientists estimate you eat more than 10 wolves a year in your sleep. It's true. They just, you know, you're sleeping, they crawl right into your mouth. You don't even notice you've eaten them. If that was true, if that thing about the spiders was true, don't you think... What is it, like 8 a year, 10 a year or something? Don't you think at some point you would wake up and you would notice there's a spider in your mouth or something? Like statistically? Because if spiders are not perfect, you know. Okay, I kind of made my own grave here, I think. I'm going to see where this wolf patrols and maybe go around him. I want to go on the road that way. I don't know if I want to go on the road or the ice. The road is easier walking. It won't be as cold. Might risk the road. Just get ready with a shot. But you're in deep sleep. True deep sleep. You know, delta sleep, where you won't wake up for a fraction of the night. I mean, oh wait, 8 hours, it's on 90-minute cycles. Well, got him. Trying to walk away, that was dumb. Should have paid more attention. Wasted a bullet. But I guess it wasn't a waste. Well, kind of was. The wolf will die, but I won't be here to collect him. At least I got a little skill out of it. Now I don't have to spend my whole day crouching. It is what it is. But, okay, you're in deep sleep for, let's be generous and say a third of the time that you are asleep. In REM sleep, you're awake-ish, but you're not paying attention to the outside world. So, let's say a third of the time you are in... A third of the time you're in REM, third of the time you're in deep sleep, third of the time you're in this, you know, low alpha wave state, or whatever they call it. Beta wave. It's been a while since I've looked at my sleep biology, you know, sleep psychology, whatever. And, but in that, you're prone to be, you know, woken up by stuff. A buzzing fly, maybe. You know, crickets have woken people up. Being poked has woken people up. I mean, people are different levels of, you know, deep sleepers. But if you're a light sleeper, you would have woken up and said, hey, there's a spider in my mouth. Or are we led to believe that these are not the spiders we usually see crawling around, but some imperceptibly small arachnid mite that we're calling a spider? Wouldn't you have like a leg? It just goes straight down your throat? Like what is happening there? There wouldn't be any change in your airway? It just doesn't make sense. Or what about people who sleep with their mouth closed? Oh, I don't like the fog here. I wonder if the fog helps the wolves not see me as much as it helps me not see them. Though there's both a metagaming and a diegetic explanation why they could see me through the fog, you know? Like, no matter where you are, you know, the wolf could start barking and see you. You could say, what the heck, I didn't have line of sight, I was far away. But the developers, of course, can throw up their hands and say, ah, the passive scent of man. 'Tis honeysuckle to a wolf. or whatever they... I don't know why the I don't know why Lord Byron is a lead developer of this game, but I've been doing some crosswords recently, and you know, there's a lot of words that come up the same. They always have ode, always have eon, era, Yoko Ono. The guy who plays the Cowardly Lion, also, his name is like Lehr, L-E-H-R. They love having him because, you know, if you have clues starting with L, E, H, and R, there's nothing else you can do. You're stuck. There's no other clue that leads you to that combination of letters. At least with era, you could do something about, like, the Equal Rights Amendment, you know? You could try. They don't. They could try. Eon, Yoko Ono. These things are fixed. You can kind of tell when they get stuck, right? They'll have, like, 10 inventive clues in a row, and then they'll say, a long time for someone to live in. You know, it's like, oh, okay. Eon. They must have a bank. Although I've heard that mostly people write the interesting clues and they have a computer fill in the rest. I go over to the crows. I don't care. Follow the highway. I know there's some buildings over here. Heavy clothes, I'm pretty well set. Moving quickly. What if they added... People are always hypothesizing. Well, it's not quite the right terminology for it. But people always are suggesting, for the Long Dark, things to add to the game. And almost all the things that would be added would make the game easier. Because, you know, you say, oh, why can't I have a sled to drag things around on? Or why can't I have a craftable plasma rifle? And while I agree that would be interesting, I think it's would be better to think of A, things you can add to the game that don't actually make it any easier. And B, things you can add to the game that would make it harder.
Hope nobody needs this
better
anymore.
Challenge. Is that a fire log in the back? Whoa.
Thank goodness.
Well, maybe I should leave it here. Maybe I should take it. I know I'm heavy. I don't know. I'm not too heavy, actually. Commuters on that. That's me. They should have a public transit system in Great Bear. High-speed trains linking Mystery Lake to such and beyond. I think I can get through here. Can't totally remember. So one thing they could add that would not make the game any easier, and in fact would probably just make the game worse, would be boost strips. When you're walking along a highway like this, there's a little strip of multicolored, you know, rainbow, metallic sheen type thing, and you stand on it and you go, woo! It just gives you a second of sprint, like a Mario Kart. So, you know, if you're trying to maneuver away from a wolf or bear on the road, all you would have to do would be position yourself by the boost strips appropriately. and then you could have a great advantage. But it wouldn't really make the game any easier. I think the inconsistency of movement and how infrequently it would help you probably actually annoy you. Try to make a fire on the road or something and you got goose ripped. Or you're walking around in a blizzard and you can't see them. You lose your sense of position. Now, how could they make it harder? Well, maybe it could rain. I know it's not entirely reasonable, but every once in a while there is a hard enough rain, even in a cold climate, that it doesn't come down as snow. It's soak you, rather than just make you cold. Rain is quite insidious, you know? Might be lunch on the way back. Ah, that's what I want to see that basement. And not pick up any ankle sprain, thank you very much. Rain is a bad. It's a bad one. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like there should be maybe more of an incentive to use some lighter clothes at some point. I guess your carrying weight is pretty much the only incentive you have. Maybe they could have something like a broken bone. A permanent lowering of carrying weight until it heals. Force you to actually rest. That can make some real tough situations.
I think I can use this.
Quality tools. I need some quality meals. Alright. Gonna get too heavy from picking up all these goodies.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
But I can't complain about getting food. Oh, an arrowhead. Whoops. I don't need that. I already have one.
What have we here?
Just cloth, really. Suppose I should take them out and drop them. Things are in a container, and they go to, you know, 0 condition. Sometimes they disappear. I would rather that not happen with this free cloth. Alright, let's keep moving on. They're real excited about BlackRock. They're giving me tooltips for BlackRock even though I'm not there. I started this game before that whole thing even came out. So, I don't know if I can even get to BlackRock. It's not on my map. Yeah, it's there. How to get there, I have no idea. I'll admit I played the story, so I had a crude image of the place. This rabbit, stones. I know it's probably a wolf too. Frankly, I'm not starving. It'd be worth more to me to actually get where I'm going. Sorry, rabbit. Well, I guess not. Sorry, rabbit. Shows what I know. Worried about a wolf? Not anyway. Duck here. Gotta risk the shot. Alright, here we go. I picked it up. Well, at least I didn't get torn clothing.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
But let's heal that. 2 blood loss? Holy moly. I did not do well at all. Oh, I got affliction-wise. Oh, boy. Well, I'm carrying the heavy one, so let's use it. Oof. I could have played that better. I'm also going to make some more bandages. Where's all my cloth? Did I leave it? Oh, man. That's, that could be better. Oh, it sounds like that wolf just died. Is my cooking level 5 yet? Not at all. I'm not even a wolf. Anything good? Yeah, that really took it out of me. Another one? Let's limp our way out of here. That was just embarrassing, really. I see the exit over there. I could have just run for it, I guess. Pride goeth before a fall. We're not so tired. Problem is, on the other side of this mine, there's a lot of distance between us and, well, a safe shelter doesn't get freezing cold at night. At least as far as I know. Might be somewhere I missed. And that shelter has a narrow bridge to it, and it's surrounded by wolves. Just in case you thought this was getting too easy. Oh man, I gotta go all the way around. This would be a great spot for a climbing rope. But I guess, you know what? I sprained my ankle. I couldn't climb anyhow.
I'm gonna need some.
Your ankle? You'll be alright. Weather's good. It could be out here in a blizzard. Near the coast. Let's not get a sprain. I know I already got one. I got a couple more antiseptics too, though, so I'm not too worried. We should be able to find some cloth somewhere. I mean, I know where there's some. It's in that basement. Like that. Probably wait till my dehydration runs out, and then eat some of that salty food. Just save a little water that way. Car, maybe a soda in here. Just nothing. Just plain nothing. I don't think that's the way. It's okay.
Hurts a bit.
That's a good attitude. Hurts, but I'll make it. That's what they should change the slogan of the Hertz car company to. Hurts, but I'll make it. Well, I guess it sort of... You could say hurts and I'll make it. There you go. I can't resist picking some mushrooms. Right, we'll make it through this mine. We'll do some crafting and stuff on the other side, hopefully. Got a full lantern. That's what I want to see. And we're gonna rest. I have a bedroll. Yes. Oh no, this would be so bad. Okay. I like the peaceful music in the mine. It is funny that in modern video games, you know, The Long Dark, Minecraft, the two video games, mining is associated as a peaceful pastoral activity, you know? Like mining is somehow hand in hand with farming. Whereas, like, you know, farming has always been a necessary part of the human agricultural endeavor and has a very smooth lifestyle with it. But the mining has always been bad. Nobody's ever, you know, even in antiquity or whatever, the Greeks recognized that mining for silver was a horrible job, and they made their slaves do it in the dark with candles on their head. Like, there's never been like a simple miner. Extractive mining has always been pretty horrible. I suppose, you know, surface mining is whatever. You get lumps of iron, but that's why we had a Bronze Age, you know.
I could use this.
That's good. Very valuable. I hate taking accelerant. I'll just leave a flare in here. You never know when you're going to be wandering through a cave and need some quick light. Probably something in these crates if I broke them down. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, good guy. Or dead gal. Hard to tell, actually.
I can always use more food.
My MO in these things is to take things I find in the middle of the mines and leave them at the ends. And that way I sort of at least know where they are. And I'm remembering now that you should always pick up the coal.
Oh, this...
Because if you can take it out, the mine will make some more. You know, as earthquakes occur.
Oh, that hurts.
I've never mined coal. I've never been in a coal mine. I just assume it's a horrible thing. But I don't know what actual coal veins look like in the wall. You know? Does coal need to be processed, or is it really just pure anthracite coming out? It's difficult to say. Difficult because I don't know. Not if I knew, it would be very easy to say. There are, you know, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people who made their life out of coal and coal mining. You know, they can tell you in a snap. You set down two identical-looking lumps of black rock. They licked their pinky and touched to each. Yep. That's 65% grade bitumen, they say. I know it better than my own child's face. Not that this is anything to be joked about. I mean, it's you know, it's just a thing of great power, coal. It makes sense that people
Thank goodness.
coveted. I guess you should take it out of a drawer. Right. So, what's it look like out here? What's it look like for my day? What do I have food-wise? There's the lighthouse I'd like to get to. I have a number of calories. Maybe it's worth staying the night. Here. Oh. Oh. Dope. I forgot that double click is eat. I committed somewhat. Can't climb down there. I have to take the long way around. Maybe it's good to read my book. I'll drop this coal at the entrance. At least much of it. Holy moly. This may be a bit lighter. Let's see. Oh, I'm probably too injured to focus on research, I would bet. Yes. Well, let's see. Should we try to make it a lighthouse? I think maybe. Got my gun ready. Reload. We could make it to the lighthouse, or really any other shelter in here, but I don't know what it is. Cave, maybe? Boy, that would be plumb happening. Reminds me, if I find a climbing rope, I should bring it up here and string it up. Though, I suppose going to and from this place, I'll probably always be overloaded, you know? I'm trying to take a lot of scrap metal with me. Or a lot of arrowheads home.
I don't feel so.
I'm sure you feel fine. You just have a sprained ankle and a couple of wolf bites. That are healing, mind you. Alright, here's the thing that makes it hard. A seal. Seal bites you, bad time. There's a car. Depending on how cold it's going, I could post up in the car. Might not be a bad idea. Just checking. You don't want to be without a bedroll. I don't know if I've already showed it in this stream or not.
That'll come in handy.
But if you are without a bedroll, I have so many flares. If I run into wolves, I'm going to use one of these instead of bullets. Not going to be collecting wolf anytime soon.
Hurts a bit, but I don't.
There's a little church up on the hill. Unfortunately, the roof has collapsed, making it somewhat unsuitable for habitation. If I do have to start a flare when I get over to the White House, the White House. Yeah, the president of Great Bear lives here. It's kind of a big deal.
That hurt. I don't feel.
president of Great Bear lives here. He decrees things from his ivory tower. Alright, let's pop it. What is he actually doing? I've never actually used a rope for this. Is he like pulling a string? He does that. Can't see. That hurts. Get.
I'm gonna need some first aid.
Keep going. Shoot. Shoot. I thought he wasn't going to take it for a second. I thought I was dead in the water. Real quick. As long as I'm holding the fly bar. Right. Thank you.
Need a drink.
Even longer. Is this it? All this snow everywhere, nothing to drink. There should be an option to drink seawater from reduce hallucinations. That would make the game better. I guess does it need to be harder? The thing at the moment is that the difficulty really has to do with knowing the areas. I guess there's other aspects of it, but not knowing the area versus knowing the area is a very steep difficulty. And the people who play on the hardest conditions have basically memorized the whole area. I don't know if that's... It is fun to learn, but I guess it just keeps you wanting constantly. You always want a new area to suss out. If this was procedurally generated or something like that, I think it would lose some of its charm. I suppose if you could use the same seed over and over, but it'd be really hard to procedurally generate something with this much character and interesting choices built into the landscape itself. Like that choice between climbing rope or going down the walkway, just to even get down into the line. I know you could probably figure it out eventually, but it would feel like, you know, Dead Cells. Sure, it's procedurally generated, but you can just play the same sort of rooms. I don't know about you, but I usually get tired of it. What's that?
I need some first aid.
I bet if I go down there, I can't come back up. Is that a moon? Yellow-billed moon? Alright, let's go in there and start firing on the stove. While this flare is still going. Might as well not waste it. Got a lot of matches. Besides, starting fires is good. Increases your skill at starting fires. It's a little bit tautological, I suppose, but, you know. That's the way things are. You're all
That's done.
Burn that reclaimed wood. Give this an hour to look around. Oh wait, I should boil some water.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Take that. through the cloth. Take a torch to go with the land upstairs.
This stuff will come in handy.
Well, it is nice to have a backup of those, but since they're usually an interior hat, they don't suffer too much issue. Set that up here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Weird. Well, grim. Grim as always. Grim game. Grim people.
I better take this food.
Grim is fun, though. People like grim. They want to be spooked. That's why horror movies are so popular. I bet that's a dry bar. Two pairs of boots and one locker. I don't know what the odds are. I'm gonna have to dump some stuff here. And then we can catch up chips. Got 95 DOO. It's gonna be freezing cold outside. Well, maybe not. This is bad earlier. Just gonna check. See if there's anything up by the light. I probably made it the Lighthouse joke. Maybe not. Hark!
I don't feel so good.
Triton! Hark! Good movie. Yes, sir. That's where we're gonna head next. That ship and the processing facility. I think this is a night for the light. We can make it back downstairs. Hope it's not been an hour already. It's hard to tell how fast time passes in this game. Probably okay. I figure we'll probably eat the chips, the gross granola bars and chocolate bars, and then that tomato soup. And then have some water. Sounds like it's boiling. Don't boil over. Don't boil over. I'll throw in what's our worst wood? We have cedar. I'll throw in cedar. Alright, let's do some crafting. Or tearing apart, I should say. 45 minutes to harvest the hoodie. These would take an hour here. Just while we're boiling the last water, we can be a little dehydrated. So it's good to have cloth. Is that boiling? 6 minutes to boil. I'll risk it. Prepare a rose hip. Water. Guess I could do the hoodie. Hopefully our water's alright. know we're losing a lot of
Need to
condition. Here.
close
We're
my
gonna get a good
eyes.
night's sleep. How much water do I have? Quite a bit. I think that's, well... Let's get one more. Okay. I'll do the reishi mushrooms. How many do I prepare? Perfect. Now we can eat and drink to our heart's content. Okay, let's eat the worst. If we're gonna get food poisoning, I want to know it now. Yum yum. What else? This is salty. 300 calories. Oh wait, I should warm up that soup. That'll help us out a little bit. We can always pick up more sticks, so I'm not so worried. 13 minutes. Oh man. Maybe I should be worried. I'll harvest that ruined torch. Any other inventory management I should do? Guess I can refuel this. I think it weighs less in the lantern than in the bottle. 5 minutes till ready. Anything else takes 5 minutes? Nope. Just thinking and dropping stuff. Drop that. Probably drop that too. We should make another bandage in a moment. There we go. And now we'll drink our water. Long desired, long deserved. I think it's probably best to just sleep down here. Costs a little bedroll, but we'll get a lot of condition back. Well, I think that's a good place to call this episode. Next time we'll go out and try and get some smithing done.